I have always had the ability to help other people. And I have always had the desire to help other people, whether as a healer or a mentor, or a teacher or a coach. But what I struggle with is monetizing my offerings, because I feel guilty asking for money when I know there are so many people who need help. And when I know that so many people can benefit from my help. But when I really think about it, if I were to help every person who asked me without having some sort of sustenance, whether that be money or a trade, I would burn out super quickly. Because all of my energy would be pouring into other people. And I would get nothing back. And for some reason, it sounds silly to think of money as sustenance. But money is just a form of energy. And when we invest in people's energies, usually the trade is money. So by taking people's money in swapping my offering, that is an energetic trade and investment. And when I break it down like that, it feels better in my body. Because the thing about being a healer or a teacher, or a mentor or a coach, is that there isn't a universal spreadsheet that tells us what we can or cannot charge. It's all relative to the person or the healer or the organization. So maybe that's what I struggle with. Maybe I struggle to price myself. But is that a problem of self-worth underlying my business? Or do I genuinely just not know? If it's a matter of self-worth, then I am going to ingrain in myself that my offering and my knowledge is worth every penny that I ask for. Because money is the energy that makes this world flow. And I didn't set that rule. That rule was set for me long before I even existed. And unfortunately, that's not something I can change. Because just like everybody else, I have bills. Just because I'm a healer doesn't mean I can survive on energy. I need money to survive. And therefore, I feel comfortable charging money for my products or services. And if someone is making me feel uncomfortable for charging money or an amount of money, then that is an issue that they will have to deal with alone. Because I am not available to justify myself. People will either pay and book with me, or they won't. I do not have an obligation to mollycoddle people through their finances. Unless that is my offering, I do not have an obligation to anybody, but I choose to help with my healing skills or my teaching skills or whatever it is that my beautiful offering is. I created something beautiful and life-changing. and I am happy to take something back in return. I feel empowered to set boundaries around my prices and my offering, because I am not the first person to do this, and I won't be the last. And I'm sure some customers that I deal with won't be the first and won't be the last who complain about my offering and its price. But like I said, I do not have to justify myself. I am happy and empowered, and what I charge is reasonable and fair. And what I charge is the perfect amount of money for my offering. And so it is.